Welcome back, everyone. Picking up where we left off. We're mixing everything together here. Let's get a scraper after we have used our chopstick to incorporate as much as we could. Now it's really time to get the nitty-gritty off the bottom of that bowl. You don't want dry flour anywhere. Otherwise, as you bake it, you'll have a weird dry pocket. And nobody wants to bite into a lovely piece of sourdough toast and have a big dry pocket of flour puff into your mouth. So get the scraper. Very, very cheap item. You can find them at most grocery stores, Amazon, wherever the heck you prefer to buy your things. After you scrape, that does a pretty good job. A hand is best. Really, really smashing, gripping, smushing. Get all of that flour, salt, water, flour. Just get it mixed. You don't want to miss anything. I know I said flour twice. I meant discard. If we miss any parts in here, then something could go wrong, right? Our bread might not puff in one spot. Again, you could have a flour pocket. You could have salt in one bite. So really mix with your hands, feel the dough, feel if there's dry spots. Scrape your fingers as best you can. It is going to be messy. It's just part of sourdough, folks. We're going to let this sit covered, room temp, or you can put it in the oven with the proof option on for 30 minutes. Our texture is going to be different. Are you ready? We're going to wet our hands just because that makes it easy to handle it. I get mine just a little damp. And you grab the edges of your loaf of dough here. It's not a loaf yet. It's a big gloppy dough bit. We're just going to fold it on itself. See me grabbing the edges and just pulling it across to the opposite side. We're creating strength in our dough. It's important for it to puff in the oven. See how pretty? Oh, very different texture this time around. You'll notice it when you touch it. It's now got strength to it. We just let that sit for another 30 minutes. So that's an hour since we've started this process. We're going to scoop it out. I'm going to show you a different way of getting this more strength, developing more gluten. You can do it in the bowl like I did at this point because I am making a batch of, my father calls it croissant dough because it's sourdough, but it's got almost a croissant texture to it. This is where I'm going to do some mix-ins. This is where some people add nuts, cheese, jalapenos, extra spices, seasonings, cinnamon, sugar, whatever the heck you can think of. This is the time. Wet hands again makes it easy to work with. When you stretch it like this, try to not poke your holes in it with your fingers. Try to not make any rips or tears as you're moving. So move slow. Practice, practice, practice. Gets easier as you go. All right. Stick of butter? What? A whole stick of butter? You're joking. You're joking. No, I'm not. It's going into the dough, folks. You can cut it into cubes. I prefer a grater. Just incorporates easier if it's in teeny tiny pieces. We're going to grate this whole stick. Whoa, not the paper. Just the butter. Grate, 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 grate. You can spread it over with your hands at the end if you want to. I kind of just go around the edges. Any pieces that are missed, you'll glop up when you fold the dough over on itself. I also, because we're going to kind of roll this up envelope style, I'll show you here in a second. Once I get down to the end of this little pat of butter, I'm going to fold this dough up and then I'll add the last little bit to the other portion of the dough that hasn't seen any butter yet. So here, fold it, fold it, fold it. And then we're going to take that last chunk of butter and grate it on top. And then we'll just roll this last piece up kind of cinnamon roll style. So here's the last of it. All right. Try and get as much out. I mean, you're going to miss some pieces. It's not a big deal. Fold it, fold it, fold it, roll it, whatever you got to do. Kind of tuck those edges a bit. You can get those other pieces off the counter. And right back in it goes. We're going to cover that. Needs to sit for another 30 minutes, folks. See you in a bit.